Okay, we are good to go.
Oh, she left.
Vicky! Oops, okay. Well, I guess should we just continue and she can join in when she can join in?
Yeah.
Okay. Then if I could start, I have a couple of things I want to show. Uh-oh, hold on. Baby's in the background. Good, how are you doing? Okay, sorry about that.
No problem.
So let me screen share real quick. And let's do servlets first. So the reason I wanted to know your servlet, well, your feedback, his feedback to your servlet code is mine's very, 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 very simple. I mean, I just start it and it's just the basics. I mean, come on. So all this stuff happens at the bottom here. It'll pop up my URL window here, and then I think I just go slash. There we go. Hello, JSP.
Okay.
There you go. So from what I understand about serverless, I guess there could be a wide variety of uses, but it's used a lot for web development, web interaction, and it's actually faster rendering than, I guess it's faster for doing backend stuff than a lot of the backend code is, from what I heard. It's just more powerful. You can do a lot more things. I'm not sure exactly what he wants us to do with this. If he wants us to make a website or a preview of something, I have absolutely no idea. So that's why I was curious as to your feedback.
So probably try to maybe fake a connection with a server. And I don't know if you can do that locally. Probably you can fake a server in your computer locally, so that will be easier to make it work instead of sending to any other server that you can't send a message to.
Okay, that makes sense. Now with the servlets, I would send a message, is what he's saying. You send messages via the servlets? Because I'm only doing, I guess, yeah, I can send it locally. Never mind.
Yeah, try to send a message and maybe I will just try that.
Okay.
Because I don't think it will work with an actual server.
Yeah. Where is this? So I need to specify my server somewhere. Anyways, you know where you'd specify the server URL you're trying to, or IP address you're trying to hit?
Let's see. Let's open that one.
Well, if not, I'll just Google it.
I'm not sure, because the way I did it before, it was different, and it was just doing a connection using the HTTP URL and putting like a scanner and user input and send that input to the server, and then same thing for the server to do the reply, and you could see both replies on the same screen.
Okay. And then my HTTP URL connection, I kind of use yours as a model. I changed all the variables and a lot of the nasty paths and stuff, but pretty much I'm tagging bing.com, searching for cheese, and then it responds just like you showed us last time. All of this HTTP.
I wonder if you could do the same thing, but instead of putting the whole URL, maybe type in the word, in that case, cheese. and so the server knows what to look for and sends you the right HTML.
Okay. So if I did it to my local, if I use the HTTP URL connection and I just do it to my local server, so 127.0.0.1 slash whatever, and then, okay. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll just fiddle around with it, see what I can get.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I have both of those up and running. My Hibernate, I haven't had the chance to work on. I am hopefully, all I have left is my delete statements. And I talked with brother Larson, and I was encountering an error where I couldn't delete a row because of a foreign key constraint.
Mm-hmm.
And he had mentioned that I should just try deleting the foreign key constraint first, so the many-to-many table, and then it'll cascade, or then I can delete the other ones. So I'll have to try that. And then once that's done, I'm done with Hibernate, hopefully.
Yeah. It's like we don't have much time anymore.
We're, what, week 7, week 8 right now?
And it's week 8.
Yeah. Holy cow. Oh, no. Okay. So the code needs to be done then so we can focus on all these stinking graphs and stuff.
Yeah.
Did he ever mention anything about that application we need to develop?
No, I haven't even asked him about it, but I hope we'll do that this week.
Okay.
And if not, I'll just send him an email.
Yeah, I'll probably send him an email right now then and figure out what's going on with that. Vicky, good to have you back. If you are back.
Or just passing by.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and send him an email. While I'm doing that, Brian, did you have anything you wanted to show?
Not yet.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna continue working on my Hibernate and do something at least, like adding and updating stuff.
Vicky, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Just my computer is stuck, so I'm using my cell phone.
Okay.
Maybe I will go to my mom's computer.
Okay, well, while you were gone, I went through and showed my servlet and my HTTP URL connection.
Uh-huh.
Brian is still working on his Hibernate. Did you have anything you wanted to present? Vicky?
Oh, she left.
She left? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, she's back.
I'm here again, sorry. So what did you say?
So I showed my HTTP URL connection and my servlet.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you wanted to show in the video so you can reference it when you claim fluency?
For Serlvets and for HTTP URL connection. Are you talking about Servlet and HTTP URL connection?
Yes. Is there anything you wanted to show or demonstrate?
Before I demonstrated my simple servlet, and I didn't have chance to work on it, and also I was showing my HTTP URL connection, and I'm still working on it.
Okay.
For today, I was trying to work on my Hibernate since all weekend I was sick and I had fever and I'm kind of still sick. I didn't finish it. I just like since my database about books and author, I was working on adding books and authors, but I didn't finish it, the removing part. And since my computer right now is stuck, I need to restart it. So then I can show you what I have for today. It's not finished yet. I need to finish it, two parts of removing books and authors. So maybe in 5 minutes I will show. I don't know why everything was working perfectly to the moment we started the Hangout. So if Brian wants to show something for right now, it will be perfect since I need
Not
minutes.
today. I'm still working on Hibernate.
How's your Hibernate?
It
Did
works.
you have chance to connect your database to the IntelliJ?
Yes, it works now. Even though it still asks me for a password, I still put the password and it works. Now I have
That's
to
good.
do something with the tables and adding and updating and deleting. I have to do that.
That's good. Um, Greg, I have a question since I cannot show you my screen right now, but like I'm just wondering, in your entities, I mean in your like classes, like I have, for example, the author entity, then I have the book entity and author or book author entity. So when I'm going to my classes, I have like the row with the information about the entity. And at the end of that row, I have the catalog, catalog, I don't know how to say it. Catalog.
Catalog. Yes.
Catalog, thank you. So, when I'm looking at my catalog, in the how to say, it's not commas. Ugh, I hate sometimes that I don't know names of the, like it's two commas at the,
Semicolon?
Semicolon, yeah.
no, not semicolon, another one,
Colon?
not colon. It's two commas at the up.
Oh,
Like
quotes.
quotes, yes, exactly. So when I'm looking at my catalog and quotes, it has kind of an error. It's like it has the red line underneath and it says doesn't specify something.
No, I have the same thing.
So do you have the same problem?
But you have
Because I was
the entity and then the like name and the name of your table and then the schema and then the name of your database and then a catalog and it has
yeah, exactly.
an empty quotes and it has that error.
So is it normal to have that error?
I have that error. It still works fine.
Okay. Because I didn't run my program since I didn't have chance to finish it, everything. I just started to work on it on my main class just today.
Okay.
I wish I can have. It's my computer's still stuck, and I don't know what to do. I'm trying to restart it.
So we need to make sure that we finish up our code soon because we have, after this week, we have 2 weeks.
For diagrams.
Yeah.
And when we are planning to work on diagrams, are we want to work on them this week or next week?
What are your guys' thoughts? I know right now my code, at least for the Hibernate, Servlets, and HTTP URL connection, they're not, I mean, I could probably try to submit them for disagree, but he'd send things back saying, hey, you need to change a couple things here and there, which is okay. I think that we do need to start reading and learning about those. You still have JUnit tests as well.
Sorry.
Well, there's 2 of them that doesn't take too long. That could take almost like maybe an hour.
Uh-huh.
They're really fast. The first 2, and system level tests could take 1 day or something like that. So I don't think it would. The only ones that will take too long would be the last 2 diagrams.
Mm-hmm.
For everything else, you could do that almost in a week. You can do all of them.
Okay.
So maybe do the last 2 ones. So in half of next week, we could do almost all of them except for the last 2 ones. And the last 2 ones, we could start the next half and until the following week, because that will take longer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was reading through the rubric and about claiming strongly agree fluencies. We have to have been assessed all disagree by week 10, by the end of week 10, which we can do. And then we have to actually build an application ourselves where we can claim fluency for agree or strongly agree.
As I understand, the last 2 diagrams are the ones that will show, are the ones that will move everything to almost everything to agree. So I'm not sure that you will have to have at least those 2 finished also by week 10, because those are the ones that will show move everything to agree. So that's the last thing we'll need to do, I think. So I'm not sure about those 2 diagrams. It will have to have it done by week 10.
But we can ask Brother Larson, like, to make sure. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
It's better to ask him, like, to make sure that we are right, since it's better to know for sure than be wrong and then be sad.
Because I've heard a couple of different things that people have done in the past to move everything to agree. They have used their sandbox and used it in a real life application that they would do, and do a little part of that using each of the codes, each of the topics, but I think that will take too long. So I think just do the diagrams.
Okay.
So move it to agree.
Okay. All right. So then I guess what's the decision? Should we make sure, if we all focus, can we get all of our code done by Wednesday?
I will try to work on
I'll
it hard.
try it.
Okay. Let's shoot for that then. That way, if we get our code done Wednesday and we try to submit Fluency Wednesday, then Friday we can start on diagrams.
Yeah.
It will be great. I totally agree.
Yeah.
All right. And then let's just go over this real quick.
Are you typing in our group meeting notes?
I'm actually going to pull up the Trello and the group meeting notes right now.
Since you're not sharing the screen, so we don't know what you are doing.
Yeah, sorry. There you go. Okay, so this is our Trello page right now. I moved all of these over because these are all things that should be in disagree for all of us at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And these are all things we're still working on. Hopefully by Wednesday we can move the rest of these over. Actually, you two have done threads and runnables, haven't you?
Yeah.
I'm just working on handlers.
Okay, same here. So then let's take off Vicky and I. So then you're the one that has that one done, Brian. So anyways, hopefully we can finish moving all of these over, and then we can start on these here, the diagrams, and try to get them done as fast as we can so that by week 10 we're good to go on this stuff. And then week 10 through 14 we can focus on being or getting agree and strongly agree.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's see. Notes. Anything else anyone wants to bring up before we finish up with notes?
Before we do the diagram, we need to have ideas. Ideas for the app.
Oh, are we
the
making
application.
a group app or separate apps?
I don't know.
I wish we can do the group application.
Well, if we do the group application, we can't claim fluency for something we didn't do. So, for example, if I work on Java collections and I build a data portion of our app, and Vicky, you do the Hibernate portion of it, I can't claim fluency for Hibernate. So everyone has to do their own part anyways at one point or another.
Yeah.
Now, is a group app required at all? Like, what am I trying to do? Yeah.
Wednesday.
What I mean by that is if we just all did our individual applications and we shared and worked with each other to help get each other to certain points, think that would work?
It could,
Yep.
yeah.
What would you guys prefer?
Let's just ask
each other.
and be clear on that.
Okay. I will email him. I was in the middle of an email. So I'll go ahead and email him about that and see what he says. And hopefully he'll have an office hour Thursday.
Yeah.
And then we can try to line things out with him then.
Yeah.
So Wednesday. Okay, give assignments for diagrams. What am I doing?
Hibernate diagrams?
No, I messed up.
Just like
There we go.
wondered.
Give assignments for diagrams.
Mhm.
Okay. So more questions for Brother Larson. The recordings to this point aren't going to help us. Creating application as a group or individual, that'll be nice to know. And then on Brother Barney, he's a teacher on campus. He has he has a web page that talks about this class, and they talk about Android Studio. Anyways, I was just curious. I was going to ask him if we needed this at all or not. He didn't mention it in any of his information he provided us, so we'll see. Anyways, yeah, anything else?
We wanted to ask something like about diagrams, about going through to agree, but I cannot specify it. Brian was talking about it, about the diagrams that we need to finish some the part, and if we will not do all of them, this is maybe all right. And we wanted Brother Larson, is it okay or not? Is it clear what I want to say or not? It's kind of a mess.
Well, we still have to have the diagrams anyways. Because if you don't do that, that's a big percentage of your grade anyways.
So yeah, the URML diagrams we have to do those anyways. To get agree, we have to show a diagram of our application that we individually or we as a team are going to build. And then we diagram that out separately, and that's what proves our agree proficiency. So I think we can always ask for clarification. In my email, I'll make sure to ask that he be there Thursday so that we can talk with him. I've tried to attend 3 or 4 different class, whatever it's
Office
called.
hour.
Yeah, office hours, but he's either late or I mean, the past 2 times, 2 of the 3 his daughter has gotten back from a mission. So they've had special events or something like that, which I understand. But anywho, let's plan on this for now. We'll meet Wednesday, hopefully being done with the code we need to be done with, and we'll move on from there.
Yeah.
Sound okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Okie doke.
I just need to be healthy. So productive.
All right, guys. Does anyone need help with any Hibernate stuff?
Yes, I almost forgot. So for the tables to have the relationships in the code, so where do you add them?
Okay.
The one to many and many one?
Yeah.
So
like when you
go ahead and share your screen.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Do you see that?
Yes. Oh, I saw it.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so this is your...
That's so I have a title, rating, and genre.
Okay, where's the many-to-many?
So between ID and basic, you should have your relationship.
The what?
Between ID and basic, you're supposed to have your relationship.
Yes.
Since I don't know, like you have one to many or many to one or many to many, so.
So so a genre, does a genre have a rating and a title, or does the title have a rating and a genre?
So I'll show you my tables first.
Okay.
I think that's how you do that. No, it's this one. It's not this one. I forget how I did that, but I'll go with
How to show tables? If you want
What?
to show your tables in IntelliJ, go to persistence.
The bottom left.
Where's that?
Bottom left.
Bottom left.
On the sidebar.
Yeah.
This one.
Yep.
Low. Yeah, this one. And then right click on new persistence unit.
Yeah.
And then
This one. Yeah.
Yep.
I need to show a message.
There we go. Okay. So title ID, movie title, release year, rating ID, rating, genre ID, genre. Okay. So where's the relationships in these here? You have to have foreign keys relating these.
Yeah, so the rating ID goes. I forget how this goes. So we're supposed to have the. Where do I have that?
You're missing like a many-to-many table. You're missing a table where the title, I'm guessing the title is going to have a rating and a genre. Is that correct?
Yes, because when I did it in my PHP, that admin, I had a genre ID in this table and a rating ID in this table, in the title.
Okay. All right. So in the title, so the title entity is your many-to-many relationship table, right?
Yeah.
So then go to title entity, the actual class.
Right here.
All right. Now, like Vicky was saying, between your ID and your basic, so right under set title ID, you're going to have something like,
Many-to-many.
yeah, I'm going to share my screen with you. You're going to have something like this. Like this. You see what I've highlighted here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to have to say, okay, this is my many-to-one. So your many-to-one says this table, so your title entity table, is the many-to-many relationship table. And it's going to relate to or map to the title entity, no, sorry, the rating entity and the genre entity.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? And then you need to specify what column. It might not show it in your table, but it knows it's there. So you have to say, okay, for me it's car ID, so you might have a title ID and then not a title, I'm sorry, I keep saying title. A rating ID and a genre ID is the column that you're going to join on.
Yeah.
Does it make sense? So this is what you're going to need in your title entity. And then this is what you're going to need on both of your other classes, on your genre and on your rating entity. You have to have it on both sides, saying, okay, one-to-many here, it's mapped by car entity. And car entity being the variable or the name of this here.
Yeah.
What I'm the entity I create here. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
The object. And then I say, okay, it has to be a list. And the reason it has to be a list is you have multiple of those. So for each rating, there could be multiple titles, right? Yeah. For each genre, there could be multiple titles. So there needs to be a list is what you have here.
Yeah.
So those are the relationships you need. And once you have those relationships, you should be able to query the database.
Okay, that makes sense. Because I don't know why it's not showing those.
It did the same thing for me too. Those kinds of things I had to enter manually.
Oh.
So for me, the same. After I paste the relationship in the classes, when I run the diagram, I can see the relationship between my tables.
Right now, your tables don't have any relationships. So if you were to query them, you could query them individually, but not together.
Yeah, because I thought that I would do that because I did it in my PHP admin, but it didn't work.
Yeah, I don't know if it's supposed to import the relationships or not. Maybe there's a setting we missed, but yeah. Okay, we good to go?
Yeah.
Sweet. Let's meet up on Wednesday and let's take care of this code for once and for all.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Have a good day.